I think there's a lot we can tell by how we take care of the weakest in our society. Good measure of how we're doing. And call me crazy for thinking we can do better without trying to rub this in your face too much. But anyone who's ever had to outgrow their uncomfortable position understands that acknowledging the facts is a big part of that. And that uncomfortable feeling that's going to make you shed your skin to get a little bit bigger, it's there. So let's look at why Robert constantly goes on about why he thinks we can do better, okay? I think a good way to measure up society is how we take care of the weak amongst us. If we look at the children, the young people who need us most, how are we taking care of our children as a whole on average? If my children are doing fan-freaking-tastic, I don't care. I care how we're doing on an average. It's part of being society. You want to go convince yourself you can live off grid in the mountains? Good luck. Anyway, as a society, how are we treating our children? How are we taking care of our children? Well, 14 million children a day, estimated 14 million children a day, suffer from food insecurities in America, the supposed richest country on earth. That's 1 in 5 or some shit like that. And they're not all starving, but there's a whole spectrum that gets wrapped in that. But a good amount of them are fucking starving. So, in America, firearms remains the leading cause of death amongst our children. That's how we're treating our kids. That's how we're, as a society as a whole, the average numbers. Okay, let's look at the other part. As far as I'm concerned, the other weaker class, the elderly. Folks who have given their body for their entire life and their mind to build the society and the America that you and I know and enjoy, right? At the end of their life, where they're the most tired, they're the most beat down, and they're the most frail. Have you seen the fucking places we put these people? Have you been to a nursing home? It is, and there's no disrespect to nursing homes. The people working there are typically great people. My qualm is the model, the business model that has to be maintained to play this game. So, I don't think we're treating our elderly people very good either. Again, it's not to rub shit in anybody's face. This is an acknowledgement for myself. This is me taking accountability here for the society that I live in and the role that I play. I want to do better. And I'm not going to sit here and just aimlessly want. I'm going to try to dream and imagine what it takes to get there. And I'm going to push boundaries because I love you.